welcome back to my channel. My name is Noelle, and today I am packing for the Osaka Marathon. My last marathon video was about the Sydney Marathon, coming back from it and the aftermath. But what I didn't really talk about was that I had actually applied for the lottery of the Osaka Marathon even before I'd finished Sydney. I got into the lottery at the Osaka Marathon, and because I'm insane, I immediately signed up for it. I registered for the Osaka Marathon and then I started training. And that took me through the entire holiday season, through January and February, and now we're here. It's about... So today is Thursday, the 13th of February. The marathon itself is on February 24, so it's 11 days to go. I am in my taper period now. So yeah, all the training's been done, and yeah, I'm just happy to have gotten through it with minimal incident, and I'm feeling good about how I'm going to perform at the Osaka Marathon. It is my first time going over, so yeah, that's been sort of like a bucket list item for me. It's like to get over there and just see what it's like. And now I get to run a marathon in the streets of Osaka. I specifically want to show you how I pack my carry-on for any marathon, for any sport event, because I always have check-in allowance, but things can happen to the check-in baggage. And so it's really important that anything that you vitally need for your destination, you have in your carry-on. This is not my bedroom, by the way. This is a room where I've just basically laid out all the things that I want to take with me on the trip. And so that's why it's a mess back there. And it's also a mess down here on the floor. And by the way, I got some really good news this week. So let me just read to you from an email that dropped in my inbox. It says, "Hi Noelle, my name is Anuj Agarwal. I'm the founder of FeedSpot. I would like to personally congratulate you as your blog Kikay Runner has been selected by our panelists as one of the top 100 running blogs on the web. This is the most comprehensive list of top 100 running blogs on the internet, and I'm honored to have you as part of this." Wow. I'm thrilled. Number one, that people are still reading my blog, especially as I've migrated over to social media and vlog aspects of things. But I'm happy that people are still using Kikay Runner as a resource for their running knowledge or research, or basically if you like reading about some person's madcap adventures in the world of endurance sport, then yeah, I'm happy that you guys are still reading. Thank you for being with me on this journey. I've been around since 2009, so 2025 is it's 16 years. That's a long time. So thank you once again, FeedSpot, for selecting my blog as one of the top 100 running blogs on the web. I hope to continue offering unique and insightful blog posts, blog entries, and vlog posts as well. That being said, let's get ready to pack this. So this is my carry-on bag. I ordered it from an online shopping platform just because I feel like a rollerboard it's not going to meet the weight limits set by the airline I'm flying. I only have 7 kilograms, which includes both carry-on and personal item. So yeah, a rolling luggage is going to be too heavy, especially given the things that I'm going to be putting in it. First things first though, is that my trip to Japan is actually not a holiday leave. I am still working, which is why I will slide in my laptop. Fun thing about this bag is that it has a laptop compartment. Of course, I will also put in the laptop, charger, and I think my earphones are there as well when I need to take calls related to work. And then, of course, just, personal toiletries and stuff like that. Passport thingies. Everything I need to ensure that I gain entry into Japan. And then chargers. So it's my cell phone charger and all of the other gadgets that I'm bringing with me in here as well. Of course, I'm taking a camera. The camera that I'm recording with, I'm taking it with me because it's Japan. A 360 camera, which I've also used in past travels. And I'm just going to put my cell phone in here as props. Actually, I can put it here in the front of this bag. All right. So now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What am I wearing to the marathon? The most important part, the one thing. I mean, everything else is replaceable, but shoes are not replaceable, especially ones that you've broken in. Now, these have been with me since the middle of my Sydney Marathon preparations. So, yeah, they're pretty well broken in. I initially was going to wear the same shoes that I had for Sydney, but those split. The mileage was too much. So, yes, I am just taking what used to be the backup pair. Now they're the main pair. And then I'm going to take socks, one pair of socks, because you trust that pair of socks. And then this one is my flip belt. I actually do have pants, leggings that also have this sort of flip belt storage compartment built in, but I'm going to bring this because I feel like I need a separate flip belt on top of those pants. So these actually shove right into the mouth of the shoe. That means they take up less space. Okay, great. We're gonna close those shoes off so that nothing else in the bag gets dirty. We're gonna shove that in. Okay. And now the clothes. Bra, which I auditioned to make sure that I wouldn't chafe with them. Although in races where it's a cooler environment and you don't really sweat as much, the chafing problem is also less of a big deal. And then this is the top that I'm wearing. I also auditioned several different tops before I settled on this one. It's a crop top, which I ordered on the same shopping platform I got this bag from. Aren't you going to be cold, Noelle? You're wearing a crop top in Osaka, which in February is supposed to be cold. Well, let me inform you that my midsection doesn't really experience cold. My extremities are where I really freeze. Now, these gloves I picked up in Melbourne before the Sydney Marathon, and I kept them on the entire way through. They are from Decathlon, Australia, because they don't sell these in the Philippines. This was so helpful. It just kept my hands from freezing. So yes, I'm bringing these as well. And then headgear. It's really important, I think, to cover as much of my head as possible because it's, the more you uncover this part of the head, the more heat escapes. And as a Lamigan, as somebody who feels chilly most of the time, I need to cover my bases with this one. Of course, there's a nice big space through which I can feed my ponytail, my braid. So, yep, I'm bringing that. I also got that from the same shopping platform. And then my sunglasses. These are the same sunglasses that I wore for the Sydney Marathon. The race this time starts at 9 o'clock formally, but 9:45 for my wave. So yes, you gotta cover those eyes. And the other really important, the last important part of this outfit is, or are, this flip belt cropped legging. Now this is what I meant when I said that it had those flip belt slip-in belt components, so I can put my gels in them and that stuff. And then a zipper compartment in the back. This is where I put my cell phone, because I never run internationally without a phone. It's just a safety thing. I have this in shorts, and the shorts were what I wore to Sydney, but for Osaka, and I just checked the weather app today, it's going to be a high of 9 degrees. So I'm going to be freezing. So crop pants are the way to go. The reason being that most of my heat escapes from this area as well. So if I cover that, then I won't be as cold. So yes, we are packing that. All of those things are going into another baggie. The sunglasses will also be rattling around. Let's slide that in. All right. You would think that that's all I need, right? No. We are also taking nutrition. So for the marathon, I usually take 6 gels in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. And then I take a salt with me, and what I use is base salt. So it's basically a salt lick. What you do is you pop the can open, lick your thumb or lick the top of the tube, shake, and then there's salt on your thumb at this point. Can't show it. And then you just lick it. 2 or 3 licks every half hour, I think. Or what I do is every time I take a gel, I also lick, and then I drink some water. And that helps me fend off the cramps. So yes, this is my race day nutrition. And this will also go inside this bag. So, that's it. You can carry this bag this way, and it also has like little shoulder strap things, but I am going to wear it as a backpack. So it has those backpack attachments here, which clip on to the bottom of the bag, and basically, there you go. It's a backpack strap. And yeah, that just helps me maneuver it better through airports and travel and whatnot, trains. Okay. Now, obviously, I do have check-in baggage, and everything else is going to go into that. I will also pack spares of nutrition in the check-in baggage, you know. And I do have some throwaway gear, which I plan to have on me at the start of the race to keep me warm. But then I will toss them as I go along. That's not going in this bag because that's really too bulky. And if I end up losing my check-in baggage, or, you know, having it misdirected and then coming to me a few days later, I can always source those throwaway items, the throwaway gear, in Japan. It's fine. But these things in this bag, these need to be with me all the time. Okay, now the moment of truth. Is it going to be light enough? This is a digital scale that I picked up from my last trip because my physical scale broke. So I'm going to turn it on, loop it through this attachment, and then I'm going to pull 5.55 kilos. Perfect. So yes, mission accomplished. This is going to be my hand carry going towards Japan for the Osaka Marathon. Everything that's truly needed is in here. I can still race whatever happens, and that's the most important thing because I have been training for months leading into it, and I just hope that I can do my training justice. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you found this informative, entertaining, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and I will see you next time. Bye!